promoting football in Europe in a spirit of peace that is also a statutory objective of UEFA. It may be seen as a dangerous precedent, but in this case, the cost is greater than anything else.
But we're going to start with the story that continues to dominate the agenda, that VAR controversy. He says the game should be replayed. Should it?
No. It's never going to be replayed. You're opening a can of worms there, unfortunately. We all know it was a poor decision. They're human in there at the VAR, just apologising. You know, you see him apologising a lot. He likes to front it up, but we need to get it improved. It was actually what they was looking at. Possible penalty, check complete. So I think there's more detail helping out. Since Howard's been in there, I listened to him talking about we need to speed up the process of getting these decisions right. I don't think that's right. I think we need to get the decisions correct. You know, it's not about how quick we get that decision out. It's about how correct we get the decision. I think they should have halted it. I know they're going to say it's not in the laws of the game. We cannot do that. We can't go back. There's been a huge error here. After 1 minute of the game, I think he would have said, okay, you got to do what's right. It was just the laws of the game written in stone, and we stuck with that.
In a twist that has sent shockwaves through the football world, FIFA has reportedly taken the unprecedented step of stripping Manchester City of their Carabao Cup title and awarding it to Arsenal following what has been widely described as a VAR robbery in the final. The decision, if confirmed, marks one of the most dramatic interventions in modern football history and has ignited intense debate across fans, pundits, and stakeholders of the game. The controversy stems from the Carabao Cup final clash between Arsenal and Manchester City, a match already loaded with tension, quality, and expectation. Arsenal, determined to end their trophy drought, delivered a spirited performance that many believed deserved victory. However, the match quickly became overshadowed by a series of contentious VAR decisions that appeared to go against the Gunners at crucial moments. The most talked about incident occurred in the second half when Arsenal were denied what seemed like a clear penalty after a dangerous challenge inside the box. Despite protests from players, coaching staff, and fans, VAR upheld the referee's on-field decision, leaving Arsenal stunned. Replays suggested significant contact, fueling accusations of inconsistency and bias in the use of technology. Adding to the controversy, a potential offside in the build-up to Manchester City's winning goal was reviewed but ultimately dismissed by VAR officials. Multiple angles left more questions than answers, with many arguing that the margins used to determine the decision were questionable at best. Social media erupted instantly, with hashtags calling out VAR trending globally within minutes of the final whistle. In the days that followed, pressure mounted on football authorities to address what many described as a miscarriage of justice. Analysts, former referees, and even neutral fans criticised the decisions, highlighting flaws in the current VAR implementation. Calls for transparency grew louder, demanding the release of VAR audio and a thorough investigation into the officiating process. FIFA's alleged intervention comes after what sources describe as an internal review that uncovered serious errors in the decision-making process during the final. According to reports, the governing body concluded that the mistakes had a direct impact on the outcome of the match, prompting them to take corrective action. While such a move is virtually unheard of, FIFA is said to be determined to protect the integrity of the game. Arsenal fans have reacted with a mix of disbelief, relief, and celebration. For many, the decision represents long overdue justice and validation of their claims. Videos of fans celebrating the news have flooded online platforms, with supporters hailing the moment as a victory not just for Arsenal, but for fairness in football. On the other side, Manchester City supporters have expressed outrage, questioning the legitimacy of overturning a result after the fact. Critics argue that while officiating errors are unfortunate, changing the outcome sets a dangerous precedent that could destabilise the sport. Some have warned that such decisions could open the floodgates for endless disputes and retrospective claims. Players and managers from both sides have remained relatively cautious in their public responses, though sources suggest tensions are running high behind the scenes. Arsenal's camp is believed to feel vindicated, while Manchester City are reportedly exploring their options, including a possible appeal. The situation has also reignited the broader debate over VAR and its role in modern football. Initially introduced to minimize human error, the technology has instead become a source of controversy in many high-profile matches. Critics argue that inconsistent application, lack of transparency, and over-reliance on marginal calls have undermined its credibility. As the football world awaits official confirmation and further details, one thing is certain: this incident will have lasting implications. Whether seen as a bold stand for justice or a controversial overreach, FIFA's reported decision has changed the conversation around officiating forever. For Arsenal, it could mark a historic and emotional triumph. For Manchester City, it represents a bitter and contentious loss. And for football as a whole, it serves as a stark reminder that even in the age of technology, the game is far from immune to controversy. The drama may have unfolded on the pitch, but its consequences are echoing far beyond it.